Hey friends! In this video, I'm going to show you how to do these cute little single twists. So I started off by sectioning all her off in 4 sections, and then each section I took half of that section and then I added some moisture, and also I added some of this shea mixture that I made. I did that in my last video, but I'll leave some links for you guys to find that video. But I thought since I'm going to be leaving these little twists in her hair for, a few days, that it's a good idea to get something that will keep her hair nice and moisturized. So I just moisturized her whole hair with that shea butter, and as you can see, sorry, I wish I had a better view, but I did those 2 front parts, I put in 2 braids just to keep it out of the way for now. And then first I'm just going to start off by creating a part, and I just used the tip of her ears as my guide for this part. And friends, if this is your first time doing a style like this, like with the single, braids or twists, don't worry so much about the parting because it comes with practice. Like, trust me, the first time I did it, my parting game was off. But now I can see myself getting better at parting, but even so, I still have some work to do. So now I'm just going to create my first twist, and I'm just making a part for that. You can make your parts as big or as small as you want, obviously, but I'm making mine pretty big. And then I'm using this Aunt Jackie's Seal It Up Hydrating Sealing Butter. I'm going to do that on every section that I do before I put that twist in. And friends, oh my goodness, this is like the creme de la creme, I'm telling you. This stuff just held her hair so nicely, like she's had the twist in her hair for 4 days and it still looks great. So I'm going to show you 2 different ways you can do these twists. The first one is, just taking the 2 parts and twisting it, and just keep twisting it all the way to the end. And then when you get to the end, you just want to take the hair and wrap it around your finger just so that it kind of holds it at the end. So now for the next twist, what I do is I braid it first. So I probably cross over about 3 times. And then the one that ends up in the middle after those 3 crossing overs, I take it and I split it in half, and then I just do my twist. And my friends, this keeps the twist in nicely. I feel that's one of the reasons why I was able to keep her hair in for 4 days. It has something to do with the product, but as well as, braiding it first and then twisting it. And you can't even really tell that a braid is in there. And you can even see here how that one, the one with the braided at first, holds it nicely. And yeah, you totally can't tell that there's a braid in there. So of course I did the braided wave throughout her whole hair, and it took me a good 2 hours to get her hair done. But I had a lot of distractions along the way, so I feel like if you have no distractions, you could probably get this done in a good, 1 hour, maybe 1.5 hours. If you're a beginner, it might take you 2 hours, maybe even a little bit more, but once you get the hang of it, it won't take you that long. So now when I'm making her other sections from one side of the head to the other, I try my best to make sure that the width is as thick as the first one I did. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, especially if you're a beginner, it might not happen. Don't get frustrated. Just know that, each time that you do it, it's going to get better and better. But yeah, if it doesn't pan out like how I wanted it to, I'm just like, I just try to make the twist look as nice as possible, because sometimes you don't really see the parts unless someone is analyzing the hair. So don't worry too much about it. So now here's a closer look at how I do it. So see here's my 3 sections to create that braid. So I cross over about 3 to 4 times. And then the section that falls in the middle, I split it in half, and then I'm just going to twist it. And another thing that I like to do is I like to tighten the twist. See how I twist and then I tighten it up a bit, just so that I feel like that helps to keep that twist in there better as well. And also, don't worry about all that white stuff in the hair. The product, the hair is going to absorb it in about a couple hours you won't even see it anymore. And another thing that I wanted to mention that I do like to do is when I'm doing these parts, I like to create like a checkerboard effect, I guess you would say, because I just feel like it flows nicer. So I don't like the bottom and the top parts to be like in line with each other. I try to move it over closer or further apart from that part from the bottom. I hope you can understand what I mean. But yeah, just basically I like those squares to be checkerboardish. And friends, those twists that are on the side, you want to actually make sure that you're twisting them towards the side, if you know what I mean. Not twisting them towards the back, but twisting them towards the side, just so that it falls nicely and flows with the hair nicely. So I stopped when I got to the very top of her head, as you can see here, because I'm going to make a different part at the front of her hair. So I'm going to make a side part. I don't know why I always like to do it to the side. You can do it in the middle. So as you can see, I use the middle of her eye as a guide. And if you wanted to do it, you know, just in a middle part, you can use her nose as a guide. And bam, friends, there you have it. This cute little twist style. It is so adorable. And I did keep her hair moisturized throughout the 4 days. If you want to see how I do that, please check out our Facebook page because it's just a little snippet on how I did that. And my friends, if you like this video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel for more videos. We love you, friends. Bye. And just to see like what her hair will be like. So I'm gonna try to cover it up when she goes to bed. But I absolutely, I swear, you guys gotta try this stuff. Like, but I am. I'll put it in the description box. What were you gonna say?
They already have it.
Do they?